Alright everybody, we're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, welcome to Copperhead TV. Thank you very much for coming by and checking out my stream tonight. Really appreciate it. I'm going to be continuing on with my playthrough of Lies of P Overture. It's the DLC for the game Lies of P. For those of you who don't know, Lies of P is a Souls-born, Souls-like style game made by Neowise, a company out of Korea, I believe. And it is hands down my favorite Souls-like that exists today, and I am thoroughly enjoying my playthrough of the DLC, which came out about a year ago. So, for those of you that don't know, I played this game back when it came out, but I was kind of in a bad way and don't really remember too much about it. So, doing this playthrough has almost been like experiencing the game for the first time here, and the DLC is definitely my first time. Some of the bosses have whooped my butt, but none of them have been unmanageable. So, with these games, I think your first step is skill. If you got the skill, sure, you can beat the boss. If you don't have the skill, the next step you gotta go to is just perseverance. Like, learn the boss, learn the combos, figure out what works, what doesn't. So, yeah, with that being said, we are actually gonna go ahead and get right into my continuation of the playthrough of Lies of P Overture. Hope you all enjoy. There we go. For those that don't know, I am on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, all three platforms. Same handle, so wherever you found me, if you want to switch to another platform for whatever reason, please feel free to do so. It's, doesn't make a big difference to me either way. So last night I had just completed a boss, beat a boss. Got to this area, and now I have absolutely no idea where I'm supposed to go. So I was tired. Let me look here and see if maybe there's some clues as to where I gotta go. This is the one I'm at. Yo, Wildcat! There we go, now I can see you. How you doing tonight, man? I think I know what happened. I did miss you, man. Of course I missed you. I think I know what happened. So I had like this bot in my chat one time, and I have this app on my computer that I click on the side, and I basically like, I don't really ban anybody, but I hide them. So I must have accidentally clicked on you by mistake, and probably hid you. So my bad, dude. But yeah, no, I feel really bad that you took it that way at all, man. I think you're an awesome guy, great streamer. If there's anybody here yet, please go check out Wildcat Arrow on YouTube. A-E-R-O. Wildcat A-E-R-O, if anybody's interested. Yeah, basically, that's exactly what happened, Wildcat. Yeah, yeah. Because there's somebody who I subscribed to ended up, I think, being a bot. I don't even remember who it was exactly, but they just kept spamming my chat over and over. So I was like trying to really quick. And the app that I have, like the dots don't always line up with the name. Yo, what's going on, Dimebag? Welcome to the stream. How are you? That's messed up, man. Would never abuse my community like that. In other ways, perhaps. Yeah, you too, Wildcat, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, Dimebag, I think I'm gonna be skipping community night tonight. I'm just kind of like, mentally, I'm into Lies of P, so I hope you guys understand and all that, but I really do wish you all well and hope that you have a great time with whatever game you guys decide to play. I'm trying to figure out where the heck I gotta go. Oh, you won't? Oh, okay. Feeling sick still? Yes, Solus, if you were here and you heard what I said, I am skipping out on community night. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Solus. I hope that you're doing good. Yeah, I'm just like, dude, I have to know what comes next in this game. I am so, like, I could not stop thinking about this game all day. If I did community night, if I streamed it, my audience would definitely be able to tell that I was not, like, into it. And I don't mean it's like, I don't mean it as not having fun with you guys, just they would be able to see that I'm thinking about another game. If that makes any kind of sense. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Yo, what's going on, Havoc? Welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight, man? Uh-oh. Just a freeze. Uh-oh. Bullshit. Yo, appreciate the consecutive watches, Havoc. Appreciate that. This is where I was supposed to go the whole time. The door was right in front of me. Last night I was lost trying to figure out where I gotta go, and I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, but whatever game you guys decide to play for community night, I hope that you guys enjoy it and it's a lot of fun. And that's pretty much all I got to say about it. Appreciate that, Havoc. I appreciate you and your understanding of me basically blowing you guys off. Hey! Oh. Look at that wind up, bro. Yo, Merch, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Bullshit ass wind up. Okay. Oh, man. Bro, you just hit like 800 subs? Nice, congratulations on that, brother. Congratulations, that's like... I don't know, I think that's getting big up there. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I'm playing through this game called Lies of P right now. And it's extremely, it's like a one of those difficult games where the bosses just kick your butt. And I had some people come into the chat last night and basically say, that the final boss of this DLC is like one of the hardest bosses that they've ever fought in a video game. So, I'm sick. I like that kind of stuff. Like, those style games appeal to me, so I'm looking forward to it. But I think I'm still a ways away. As you can see, this is a very dangerous area that I'm in. Thankfully I have this bow. Ooh, don't knock me off. Shit, frozen. Hopefully there's a shortcut around here I can get to. Let's go down this way. Pop that, pop that. No, Merch, 800 subs, that's awesome, bro. That's good. I hope you reach whatever goals you want to in, you know, with the whole streaming thing. I hope, you know, if you're looking to make a career out of it, that you do. You know, I just wish you all the best. Generally, I'm not like the most positive guy ever, but so if I say something positive, I pretty much mean it. The most part. Generally. Just being honest. Oh my gosh. They're coming for me. That was an easy shortcut, though. Oh, thank gosh. I have something to give this person. Yeah, no, sincerely, man. That's, you know, it's good to have goals, and then actually, once you finally achieve them, that's actually why I like this game, these style games so much, is because the bosses and the stuff, they're so difficult. All right, and then when you finally, you know, when you finally get past the part, like it just this feeling of satisfaction that you get. There's no other game that, there's no other style of game that provides it. You know, I'm talking about like Elden Ring, you know, the Dark Souls.
I remember you.
They're really good.
You're the one who helped me with my painting. Is something the matter? What have you there? I smell ink. Turpentine.
Turpentine.
And oil paint. You found my art supplies. I thought these gone forever when I lost them.
Oh, Dimebag, sorry I missed a message. You said I'm finishing Banjo tonight. Alright, that's cool. If you're still on, I'll try to pop in there.
It's as if you've gifted me the light that I seek. Now,
stinking computer.
I can finally follow the path.
Stinking computer settings.
My painting.
There we go.
My masterpiece. I have very little to give in return, but have this as a token of my gratitude.
Dim ergo chunk.
Now, I can finally follow the path and complete my painting. Now.
You gave me a dim ergo chunk, that's it? Wow. Thanks for nothing. Puke-o. Oh, Solus wants me to puke. Sorry.
I think our test subject is behind that door. Where else could it be?
Uh-oh.
Nerves of steel, buddy. Alright, now let's show this overseer who it's dealing with.
Dimebag says the puke needs chunks of food. I agree. That's a very basic, like I said, I'm not an artist. I couldn't believe I figured out in the program how to animate anything. So, but you're right, like a cheeseburger, turkey leg. That backstab is so OP in this game. I think I gotta look at all these guys lined up over here. Gotta go after him first. Oh! Shit! Bro, you should be doing a whole slice of pepperoni pizza to make it comical. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, bro. Whole slice of pepperoni pizza. If I could do some like 3D style effects now that I'm starting to learn Blender, that would be cool. But it's just a matter of I need time on the weekend, like to even just do the balls that I made. I have to like, it took me a couple hours. I know it's just a ball, but to figure out how to, yeah, okay. I'm with you. Dimebag says keep it cartoony. I do like the, because it's just cheesy enough that people know that I'm just joking around. Where if I start doing too much 3D stuff, people will think I'm an actual, like, artist. Oh! Okay, hey, did I show you my puke before, Wildcat? Before you go? Did I show you my puke? You want to see it? Oh. No, no, I would, dude, I wouldn't do that, bro. Alright. Hey, hey! Oh. He's a big boy. Oh. Oh, bummer. I want to know what's in that safe behind him. I gotta get to it. Duh. Okay, time to get ready for my stream. Good luck on the game, bro. I'll see you next time. Appreciate you, Dimebag. Thank you for coming by. Thank you very much, and I hope that your Banjo-Kazooie goes well. Ugh. These guys are really pissing me off. I didn't even have to come over here, and I did. He was a a-hole. All right. Let's kind of line them up in a nice little row there. All right. Ooh, died again. Those guys are no joke. See if I can get a good shot on this guy. Yep. Oh, nice. Bow is proven to be a very good weapon in certain situations here. He cleared out this whole little area. Now I can fight this guy fair and square, hopefully. Yo, Live Dumpster! What up, man? Hey! There we go. Doing pretty good on him, actually. Oh! Might be it. Oh, not quite. Ah. You look. Finish him off with a couple arrows, maybe? There we go. Ooh, nice, he had a quartz. Live Dumpster, got caught up with Bloodborne, didn't realize you were streaming. I see you got past the last area. Dude, it was right in front of me. Where I was supposed to, I wasn't even going in the right direction. I was all out of sorts last night. My apologies, man. Let's see. Can only be sold. A pocket watch so exquisite and intricate. It elicits a gasp as someone who recognizes its value will want to buy it. I know. Well, I appreciate you not saying anything and letting me sit there and just wallow in my own frustration. What I did not check is see if I can jump down onto that area over there. See what that's all about. Uh-oh. And you're right, I do need to get better at doing the riposte with this. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, wait, no. Oh, shit! Bad place to practice. Live Dumpster on YouTube says, you got through so good. Yeah! Definitely made it through somehow. Your help. No doubt, bro. How far are you on Bloodborne? You doing like new game plus 20 or something crazy like that? So gonna cheese this guy. Hiya! Get up. Yeah, dude, just practice it on random enemies throughout the area. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching, like, not a spoiler video, but just a general tip video came up in my YouTube feed, and it was basically, like, with the 2 dragon sword, they say you really do want to master the timing. It is almost like a quick 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 lock. 1, 2, 3 lock. But I have a bad feeling about this place. Oh my god. Hollow protector. Whee! Ooh. I gotta just learn her the wind-ups and stuff for her. The timing of the parries is changing from boss to boss. I did not happen to have any grindstones. I'm imagining my puppet string will probably carry me through this fight if I can get up on her. Yo, what's going on, Dougie Fresh? That was my first attempt. That was my very first attempt, and I did not realize I was a boss room, so I had no grindstones. So I was kind of just using that as an opportunity to, learn the timings. The wind-ups, once again, are ridiculous with her long stick. This could very well be a fight that's going to be easier to just dodge through her stuff, which I don't do enough of. Alright, show me what you got. Give up. That sucks. They sure did throw in a lot of bosses in this DLC, I do declare. Alright. Just double check all my, Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Why is my Legion magazine highlighted? Reduces weapon durability consumption, that's always good. Wonder if I can swap this one out with something else. Locked on target, changes done now. Increases Legion arm attack, that might be pretty good. Increases physical damage reduction rate. Yeah. I didn't even know I had that one. Then, that let me... Ooh, nice, and then I can put this on. Oh, she's gonna be a piece of cake now. This boss is gonna be a piece of cake. I actually think I still have the fire attack thing on too, so let me change that. Hey, what? Yeah. We don't need that. Physical damage. Ooh, that'll put me heavy. She's pissed. Oh my god! She smashed me into the ground there. Thought I was doing pretty good there for a minute. Once again, small arena, and the camera was not too kind to me in certain areas. Not gonna blame the loss on the camera. She's definitely gonna be a... So this one didn't even really make much of a difference. Let's do... Increases Legion arm attack. Let's try that. I feel like I just beat the last boss, and then it throws this boss at you. She had me too. Well, F the puppet string. Dougie Fresh says, yeah, Veronique and this guy are super close together. Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like I just beat Veronique. She wasn't like too bad. I definitely struggled a little bit with her. This one is just a matter of, I mean, it looks like all her attacks are parryable. So that's good. So let's just do a couple rounds where I focus on trying to get some parries in. Let's do that. That's a tough one. She gets staggered. Shit. Ooh, she gets mad quick. It's on a timer. Hurry! Oh. I tickled her too. Uh-oh. You guys think this might be more of a Fast and Furious fight? This might be a Dodge style fight. No, 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 don't do that to me. Don't give me the use the horn, request cooperation. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. No cooperation. This is a hardcore run. This is a hardcore game. And I'm a hardcore gamer. Uh-oh, bouncy balls. Who did them? I can't see right now. Who did the bouncy balls? Yeah. Woohoo! Oh, it was a double? Yeah, once again, couldn't see because I was shoved into the fucking corner. Yo, what's up, Jordan? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? You gonna be playing some mini golf? Golf? I'm gonna be sitting here probably all night on this guy. This guy, even with all the flames and stuff, is not taking much damage. Definitely tough boss. Definitely tough boss. Alright. Give me the grindstone. Uh-oh. Jordan says, I don't know. I can't buy it right now. Everything I got recently has to put into household things. Yeah, I understand that. I definitely understand that, Jordan. You know, you gotta take care of yourself and your needs first. Like, I really wanted to, I was saving up money to go to Universal Studios so I could ride the Velocicoaster with my brother. And I opted to pay down some of my credit card instead, which is like a bummer. I don't want to do it, but it's got to be done, you know? Just the way it goes. Alright, come on. No stamina. That's a tough one for me to dodge. Can I break his weapon? Doesn't seem like it. Ooh. I may have met my match, guys. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Jordan. Hope you have a good night. Hope everything goes well for you. Might be no shame in using a Geas, right? So this is not doing nothing for me, really. Wait, I didn't even have the right one. Increase weapon. Increase max HP. Increase max stamina. Weight limit. Puppets. Freeze resistance. Motivity? Alright, we'll do physical defense. Come on, you're not even that bad, bro. Alright. Change my mind, you are? Let's survive that barrage. There we go. What did I break off it? Alright, now you do a lot less damage. Oh! What? Oh my god, I still have so much damage to do to him. Shit. Wow, dude. The amount of focus you have to parry every single attack. The cool boss, though. So basically, every time I stagger him, like, when I stagger him, and, so he must be on some kind of a timer. Basically, he does the non-rage attacks, and then he goes into, like, some kind of a rage mode. Oh, I have Ergo, too. I should go use it. I should go get it and go use it, level up again. Definitely time to start doing some leveling up of the damage. That's for sure. But I seem to be getting the hang of the parries down very, very good. So if I 100% all his parries, it would be a piece of cake. Get the fuck out of my way. Gonna level up. Guess we're not gonna level up right now. So I need... Yo, what's going on, Red Devil? How you doing tonight, man? Good to see you. Stop by and say what's up. Dude, that's a bummer. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, doing good. I'm struggling pretty hard on a boss here, playing through this game called Lies of P, and there's a DLC for it called Overture, and I'm trying to beat this boss without summoning the help. That would put my technique at 30. I think they said actually 40 for health is a soft cap, but... Nah, let's do some damage. Level up the damage, see if I can... Yeah, so basically with this boss, it appears in order for me to beat it, I'm gonna have to perfectly block every single attack. No, nothing of it, but I'm sure you're doing great. Oh, yeah. Alright. Not the best start here. Was doing so well earlier. Oh shit. So now he's in rage mode. And these attacks are a lot harder to block. Well, I appreciate that, Red Devil. Appreciate you doing that. Yeah, it makes a big difference, you know. You know, you guys don't ever have to do that. I came across CD's channel through Stubborn's stream popped up. Stubborn's stream popped up in my feed one day. Checked her out because I was playing Arc Raiders at the time, and she's a girl gamer, so you know, I saw the word woman and, not even gonna lie, it popped right in there. And then, you know, I noticed she was playing with CD, so I went and checked CD out through her. Pretty sure that's how it all went. Live Dumpster, how am I doing, buddy? Is this the winning strat? Ooh, I don't remember him doing that one. There we go. Weapon's broken. Oh my god, dude. Oof, I'm gonna be here a long, long time. Long time. Yo, Lois Ghost, welcome to the stream. Thank you for redeeming the Copperhead balls. For those of you on YouTube, if you see Copperhead balls jumbling all over the screen, people on Twitch can redeem those balls. And they will bounce around for approximately 30 seconds with the Copperhead logo on there. Made them myself. Not a whole lot, Lowest. Getting my butt kicked by another boss. I'm missing out on my buddy Live Dumpster. I need his advice. See if I'm doing this boss right here. I'll get to you in a second, Red. So in other words, the Twitch people balls finally dropped. Yeah. Exactly. I could not have said it better myself. I will say this is a very difficult game to pay attention to the chat and play at the same time, so if I don't get around to you immediately, do not take it personally, please. This guy is big and he's mean. I've offended him somehow. Shit. There we go. It gets so tough to keep up with that. And what am I supposed to do here now? Oh, I'm dead. Shit. I'm having a hard time even getting him to half health. Let's see. Lowest Ghost says the boss man looks like the fish man from Monster OG Kids Show, who also had a tank on his head. Was that a cartoon show? Or from like Disney's Monsters Inc. Just not doing enough damage to this guy. That was a joke, right, Lois? Nah, he was literally wiping the floor with me. Yeah, that was some disrespect right there, buddy. So the more perfect blocks I get, I can break his weapon. Like, that was not a good block there. That was a good block. When his weapon goes red, it means that I perfectly blocked it. Like that. That. He does the double. He's doing 3 for the third right here. Okay. So now he's enraged. So this is the time to get some little free damage on him. Alright, and you have to block it exactly the right last second. Every time. Like if I didn't block that last one there, I'd be dead right now. His weapon should be breaking any moment. If it's not broken already. It's a new one. There we go. His weapon's busted. He should be getting close to being staggered. There we go. Get it off. Nice. So I sent him back into his normal mode. So now I'm gonna put a little stank on my blade. Some flames going. Puppet. Alright. We'll get that back. Ooh, he adds a third one on this phase now. He's got some new moves. Alright, now I gotta block him again. Not doing good. Gotta get out of this corner or I'll die. Shit. There we go. Legion arm up. shit. Oh, so close. God dang, man. I had him with like this much, bro. That is not an easy boss fight. That's not easy. To stay focused and to stay locked in for all the attacks, but definitely parrying is the way to go. Parrying is the way to go. I'm learning him quick. He had... Appreciate that. Thanks, Lois. Thank you. Oh man, my heart was pounding. I thought the burn was gonna burn him out. So definitely it's about applying the burn on him and letting that do a lot of the work for you with the grindstone. I could not imagine doing this fight without that. This would be a very, very long fight. And then also, there's gonna be like certain opportunities to... Like I have to think about. Actually, I could probably use a grindstone in the beginning, and now I know the windows I have for using the puppet string safely. There's a couple attacks he does. Dougie Fresh says you also do extra fire and physical damage while they are on fire. Good to know. Oh. Very good to know. Let's try applying one right away. See, I can go up now. Might be a little late. Shit. Whoa, that sped the fight up so much right there, you see? Now I have to break his weapon. Shit. There we go. His weapon's broken. Wait till I stagger him again. There we go. Get a Legion. We get two Legion magazines. Shit. 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 That's a tough one for me. Oh no, bro! Oh! Got effing robbed on that one, guys. I know, and I just like, I wasn't even looking at the boss, I just looked at the health bar. Oh man, guys, I'm sorry. I know, that stupid grab, man. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Bulls. Ugh. I know there's extra windows for me to be doing damage as well, and I'm not comfortable with the... So another way you can perfect parry with this particular weapon, in particular, the double dragon sword or whatever it's called, is if you hold R2 and charge up a heavy, you'll see the blade lock in. I'll demonstrate. It'll go 1, 2, 3, lock in. If I get that lock-in animation to line up perfectly with one of their strikes, it does like damage or something crazy like that. But it's pretty good because I haven't summoned the guy, so I mean I gotta give myself credit for that, right? No, I've twice now, Sony. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope your night is going good. I hope we told all your family and your friends to subscribe to me, and me alone. Anyways, with that out of the way, I've gotten him down to, like, this much health twice, without summoning Alidoro. I don't need Alidoro. You know, it might be cool to revisit, like, I'll beat him without Alidoro and then go back to him and summon Alidoro just to see the animations and what Alidoro does. But I've come this far without summoning anybody. Not to mention the DLC really does not give you... The DLC does not give you the opportunity to summon on 2 major bosses. He's not a... I just have to really... lock in here. Oh, double bouncy ball? What's up, Parbo? Hey. You're a wank. Oh yeah. I already got him down to almost half. Oh my god, dude. I ran out of stamina there. I literally didn't have enough stamina to block that entire sequence. I had him this close already, man. This close. Right. Because it's my anniversary, just want to say what's up. Oh, congratulations, Harbo. Appreciate the... hope you enjoy your anniversary and you have a good night. And you all celebrate. I hope your night ends off with a special celebration. Ooh, that's a big one. Congratulations, man. You don't really hear about that too often. Yeah, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. What a stupid move to open up with. Look at the wind up on that, bro. Oh, what? What? Again? Weapon finally broken? Oh. Again? That floor, dude, I'm gonna be able to eat off this floor. Oh my god. $11 years now, wow, up to 100. Lowest Ghost on Twitch says he's mopping you with your own blood. He is. Hudge, dude. I think so too. I'm surprised he got me with it when I was in the air with my puppet string. Dang, man. I had it too. I had this fight already, bro. This fight was done and dusted. One hit away. I do have quartz now. I do have quartz I could go spend. That might make a difference. It might turn the tides. I might go spend the quartz. Sweet, got all my health back there. See? Now he's on fire. That's a tough one for me. Double. Going into puppet string. Bad idea. Oh, come on, though. Yo, what's going on, Stoneborn? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm still alive. Broke his weapon. Oh. Guy is crazy, man. I don't want to step to him no more. I'm all out of health files, though. I almost don't even want to get my hopes up that I'm going to beat him again here. Everything has to be perfect. Shit. What the fuck, man? Is this it? Did I get it? Oh god. Oh my gosh, I did it. Nice! Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get it that run. Woo! Oh man, what a fight. What a tough fight that was. No Alidoro summon. Yes, yes. Hey, Charles. Thank you for redeeming the balls and setting the copperhead balls all over my screen. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good night. Ooh. Man, I'll tell you, these bosses, they get your heart rate up. There's only one other game besides the FromSoft games that did that for me, and it was the first time I played PUBG, and was like, there was only 2 people left, and it was me and another guy, and it was the first time ever, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't mess this up. And that's kind of how I felt right there. These guys are tough, man. That was probably like my 10th attempt, so I'm not too mad at it. Fair fight. The fight was totally fair. Once again, this game suffers from small arena syndrome. This arena was small, and there were a couple instances where I was like in this corner here, and big guy was pushing me and shoving me into the corner. However, I will say that definitely less egregious than the Gator boss. Alright, I'll catch up on the chat. Let's see. HR says, you so pro. I already know that. That's a given. Abul says, GG. Thank you, Abuls. Appreciate you. Very respectful. Sony W says, nice. Lowest Ghost, what did you get? I don't... Got a bunch of crap. Appreciate you, Live Dumpster. Appreciate you. Yep. I knew I'd be able to do it. I was very disheartened and discouraged initially when I saw how little damage I was doing, so I knew this was going to be a war of attrition. The boss is designed for co-op, though. That's why it's kind of tough solo. Yeah, you could definitely tell, like, the damage was just not even there. A. Charles says, that's how Fortnite had me when it first came out. Yeah. Same concept, Fortnite. That's okay, Live Dumpster. You're always with me in spirit, bro. Lois Ghost says, no weapon. That weapon looks so good. Let me see. Gave me a weapon? Did I get a weapon off this guy? This one? No, it's not this one, is it? No, I didn't get a weapon, right? And I didn't get the other weapon from the one either. I was talking about that with, by the way, Stoneborn, thank you for the like and share. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very much. I hope you're having a good night. Alright. Before I get too squirrel brain, let me try and get to the next thing here. Oh, you're just standing outside the whole time, eh? Is he gonna give me props for taking him on solo? Hold on. I don't want to die to something stupid. No, I'd say that, hey Charles, I would say that the Master of Puppet boss was definitely harder. Actually, the Gator was really, really tough just because of the camera. The camera made that fight extremely difficult, in my opinion.
May this creature which woke to misery find peace. You showed great skill during this fight. You must have had a great teacher. In fact, your fighting style reminds me of someone. I'm heading to Hotel Krat for now. If you're looking for more clues about the alchemists, you should go there as well.
Yeah, Marchiona was the hardest boss for me, definitely, but after watching a couple videos after I beat the boss, I may not have approached that fight the right way. I just kind of like kept face tanking Marchiona, and the tips were, for that fight, if you get the puppet down to a certain amount of health, and then use certain specific opportunities while, like, I don't know, that fight is all about the proper timing and stuff. This was a good fight. The fight before this was a good fight. So far, all these bosses are 10 out of 10s for me, except for the Gator. The Gator is like an 8.5 out of 10. That Gator fight was bullshit.
I'm heading to Hotel Krat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, you know, when it comes to these, like, you know, you all can see what skill level I'm at with this game. Am I a pro? Not really, but I'm not embarrassed to get on stream and fail time after time. Like, I know that if you plucked your average gamer out of his gaming chair, if you plucked your average gamer out of their $300 Herman Miller gaming chair, and you said, hey, I want you to beat this game Lies of P without summoning anybody, I bet you like 80% of them could not do it. I bet you 80% of gamers could not beat this game without using
Not like I was with
the little
Carlo.
summons. Oh god, Carlo. Oh, it's a ship. It's a ghost ship. I'll catch up on some chat. The entire rest of the DLC is harder than the Gator. Back, had to leave for a second. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate the like and share, Stoneborn. I just beat the boss. It was one of those runs again where I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I just kind of leaned into it and it ended up working out. That boss was all about just getting the timings down for the parrying, if you ask me. I get to level up again. I think someone had mentioned that 40 was the soft cap for health, so I'm gonna go ahead and just keep... I actually would like a little bit more vigor, I'm not even gonna lie. Do that. Let's see, we'll catch up. Lab dumpster. This is my favorite area coming up. Greater than, not harder, just better. Oh, okay, good, awesome. Yeah, it's like a warhead candy. Like, when I used to eat these warhead candies when I was a kid, the sour part sucked so bad, but the candy after the sour was all gone was really, really good. I'm gonna go back and handle all this side BS, because my OCD is gonna kick in if I don't go talk to these peoples. But I appreciate y'all sticking with me through that fight. Really, it means a lot. And I don't get super frustrated, like, with bosses and stuff, with people watching me. Like, it doesn't really... Like, how you saw me react would be how I would react if I were sitting on my couch playing this game. Cipher machines are devices that hold alchemist secret information. The tracker can decrypt cipher machines using matching keys. With the decoded text, you can find secret clues hidden around Krat. There's so much to this DLC. This is turning out, you know, this is turning out to be a really decent-sized DLC. Oh, and I had quartz to spend, too. I got 2 quartz. Only 2. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm gonna hold on to them. Stoneborn says the next boss is something else. Good luck. I mean, these bosses are pushing me to my limit, for sure, as a gamer. A Charles says, can I play Feel? Yeah. This one's for you, Charles. Charles. Every time I hear Charles, it makes me think of, Magneto. Gotta talk to Cat Lady.
You made it out of the underground facility. Speaking of which, I see you have an alchemist cipher machine. These are devices used to store confidential information. Decrypting it should reveal what the
second
owners
hardest
hid,
boss.
but it
Let's see.
requires a matching
Dougie Fresh
key.
says half of my DLC experience was the final boss.
I have
LOL.
found a few
Oh
during my
shit.
travels.
No.
If I might,
And
I
then
will take it off your
Stoneborn
hands.
says second hardest boss in the
Again, I'll
DLC is
find it
next. At least it
But if
was
I
for
can
me.
unlock it,
Everybody see
gain
Dougie
valuable
Fresh I think said the other
insight
night,
about
or
alchemists.
maybe it was Sony,
we share a
that said
common
that.
enemy. So I would
But,
like to
oh,
offer
and now A Charles is coming in.
cooperation.
The final boss gave me hell.
Enemy
Literally,
of
I
the
didn't think I
alchemists
could
is
do
a
it.
friend of mine.
I think Dougie Fresh said, it was either Dougie Fresh or Sony that said the final boss of this DLC is the hardest boss in any video game ever of all time, including like Sekiro, Elden Ring, all. So I might be screwed.
Let's unlock it and see what's inside. We're in luck. It still functions. This reminds me of a
I know,
once heard.
Stoneborn, and I'm committed. I've made it this far without using any
Haunts the zoo.
summons in this game, so
Most people thought it was an urban legend.
I would say so far, like, there's only been like a couple bosses that are on the difficulty level of
It might provide
bosses from Elden Ring or Dark Souls. You know, most of the bosses are doable. But it's the parry timing. It's getting the parry timing down is really tough.
I should even tell you this.
A. Charles says that's why you pro cop no summons. LOL. Well, I'm not one to talk. If anybody wants to see a real FromSoft player, well, we have a couple of them in here. Stoneborn HQ on YouTube is playing through Dark Souls 2, seemingly like a pro, based off of what I saw. And then A. Charles, AYE Charles _ on Twitch, is playing Elden Ring with a mod that makes it even harder. Why? I don't know. I don't know why anybody would do that.
I have been seeking a cure.
I don't know.
But so far, to no avail. The official statement is that the alchemists are developing
let's see.
cure.
Stoneborn says that's awesome. I did the same except the final boss. You will see why when you get there.
Perhaps a true cure.
The final boss is the Melania of the game.
There's
Yeah.
nothing we can do for her.
Oh
right
shit.
now.
Everyone's like the final boss is.
I gave Leia painkillers.
She's
to help her
a
endure
cheek
the worst of
clapper.
the disease. Regardless, it
Shit.
must be difficult.
A Bulls on YouTube says the DLC final boss is definitely hard, but personally,
As an ally.
Melania and PCR is still harder just because of the perfect guard mechanic. Lois Ghost says he doesn't like life. Oh, you must be talking about A. Charles. No, he seems like a nice young man. Professional grade streams if you want to go check him out.
Behind the hotel. Another tree.
His whole life ahead of him,
Gold coin fruit.
and he's making it harder on himself. Why? I don't know. I don't get that. But I respect him. I respect that. Anybody who takes on the Godskin duo with just their fists, that's.
I did some investigating on my own.
I'm gonna puke just thinking about it, actually.
Infamous killer puppet. This act may be part of
Sorry, I puked on you guys.
At the moment, we know nothing of this puppet's whereabouts. That
Ugh. Sorry.
what troubles me most. Look into the name. I worry about Leia, if you can. Any enemy of the
I don't know if there's any decisions I was supposed to make there, but I did not pay attention to a word he said.
I cannot believe my eyes. You found one of my discs. I'm touched. Truly. Collecting may seem a
Lois Ghost
silly
says,
thing
or
to
when
do, but
they
the simple act
fat rolling
connects
on
me
you, yeah.
deeply to the larger world.
A. Charles says, yeah, I'll take
Just
final
imagine
boss of
who
this
the
over
ancient beings who
Melania,
engraved these
without a
discs.
doubt.
But
Yeah.
did they worship a god to curse a devil? Or had they
It's
endured
not
dark
even the
times
fact
as we
of that
have
she can
and
like
sought the
one
solace of an
or
angel?
two hit you,
Imagine
pretty
others
much. It's
reaching
the fact that
light
she
after a
gets like her
dark night
whole
gives
health
hope
back
this
almost.
nightmare will end. Now,
If she hits you with one of those flurries, like her health comes back
other valuable rewards
all the
in
way
exchange.
to the tippy top, you know?
Oh, you know, the first my duty as a collector is to
I think I can sell him this watch. That for 15,000 ergo?
Lamacchio. Oh, you just missed him. He left in a rush after receiving some documents. As the leader of the bastards, he is a busy fellow, you know.
Yo, what's going on, CD? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night.
A legendary backbreaker, you mean? No, I've heard nothing
Sorry
about
I
her.
missed your stream earlier,
All I know
or
is
if
that
you
she's
streamed.
far too rough
I
on
don't know.
ordinary citizens when rescuing them. Please tell her that from me if you see her.
Let's see.
My back still aches.
A. Charles on Twitch says exactly, but if you master dodging waterfowl, you master 95% of the fight. I disagree with that, A. Charles. That second phase where she does that projection thing, where she comes up and does the projecting Melanias, that's bullshit. That move is bullshit, bro. That's some. You have to like run, and you just have to pick a direction and run and just hope one of them doesn't touch you. That's the only part of the fight where I'm like, that's bullshit. Let's see. Stone followed me here. Oh, appreciate that, Stoneborn. Thank you. Thanks for following me on Twitch as well. I'm starting to add cool new stuff people can do on Twitch. They can make bouncy balls bounce all over my screen if they want. So there's that. I think I've done everything I gotta do here. Could probably level up again. Right? Nope, now I gotta go here. What's in the Hall of Adventure? Oh, there's a photograph. I don't want to go back to that godforsaken place. Yeah, more stamina. Let's see. That's why I said 95%. You still got to master dodging that move. Yeah, that's the only move that she does that I'm like, dude, I have no idea how to. And it takes forever to get to that point in the fight. So I'm already kind of mentally exhausted by the time I get to the point where she's doing the projection, the butterfly projection thing, and trying to dodge him. I just couldn't figure out like which direction to run to. So I guess there might be. Is this like a treasure hunter thing? Let me take a look. CD is playing through Elden Ring as we speak right now, and they seem to agree that the second phase is killer. Yeah, heading to the zoo. I have something. Oh, I have a bot in my chat. Normally I puke on him first, and then I get rid of him, but I already just puked. I gotta be careful because that's how I accidentally. I guess I accidentally like banned or hid somebody because I have this chat thing, the streamer bot chat, and the dots don't always line up with the name that I put my mouse on, so I gotta be a little careful. So as I was talking to one of those guys, they gave me like a photograph. Collectibles. Jeweled cryptic vessel. Target neutralized. Switch display. Oh, the gator. He's on the second floor somewhere. Alright, take it easy, Charles. Thanks for coming by, and I hope you have a good night. Means a lot that you stopped by and just said what's up. And if anybody is interested in checking out another cool streamer on Twitch, go check out A Charles. That's AYE Charles _ on Twitch. And they're playing Elden Ring right now, but they're using a mod that makes it even harder. They're doing it in like the most hardest way possible, using fists to beat the Godskin duo only. Crazy. Never seen anything like it. And I'm looking for, there should be a taxidermy gator somewhere up here. It's over on this side. Oh shit. So when an enemy goes red like that, you cannot normal block it. You have to perfect block that attack, otherwise you take extra damage. Sometimes you can dodge out of the way, but it's not always a guarantee. I think the gator's over there, yeah. Lois Go says, I'm heading offline, but I'll leave you running in the background. See you next time. Oh, you don't have to do that, Lois. Unless you want to. That's your call, but I appreciate you coming by. I know it's late where you are in your part of the world, so wishing you well. And thanks again for being there when I beat that boss tonight. That was really cool that I had an audience for that. It's actually when Stoneborn came in, because I know that he's really good at these games too. it kind of gave me a little bit of gumption to like, I'm like, uh-oh, it's time to man up a little bit, because I was watching them play Dark Souls 2 earlier today on their stream. And it's one of those like game recognized game type thing. Abul's on YouTube says the crocodile in the first main hall by the... Oh, dang. So I'm going the wrong way. I'm sorry, guys. Didn't even have to come over all this way. That's been a big enemy for me in this game, actually, is navigation. I'm having a tough time finding my way around certain places. CD Death says that's wild. Yeah. Oh, it's all good, Stoneborn. I get it. Nope. Hey. I'm not married and I don't have kids, so, if I did, I would understand, but I don't. And I understand anyways. I don't know. But it's all good, and I wish you well. And, I'll catch you on your next stream for sure. Where the hell do I go? See, how did I even get in here? Oh. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely... I follow a lot of streamers who have families and stuff, and they work, take care of their family, and still find time to enjoy these games and stream and do all that. It's incredible. I don't, right? I mean, I have a full-time job, a full-time job and a part-time job. But I feel like I'm spent. I don't know where people get the energy to muster to do the whole family thing too. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I really respect that. And I think it's awesome. Press the button. Ooh. Confession. The likelihood that the crocodile consumed human flesh is low. I found no human tissue or blood between the reptile's teeth or within the gular fold. The reptile's throat was free of fibers that human clothing would have left behind. Furthermore, the wound on the colonel's corpse is inconsistent with the bite of a crocodile. In light of these facts, it's highly unlikely Rex, the crocodile, killed Colonel Little. I conclude this incident was in fact a murder. Something scribbled, blah blah blah. This message gets buried away, I pray. The curse befalls those alchemist parasites. So that's it? It was just... Can be reported to the tracker. Oh. Gotcha. Let's see. Oh, CD started Sekiro? Oh, dude, I gotta watch some of that. It's different enough from what's cool about Sekiro is pretty much everybody beats the bosses at the same difficulty. Without spoiling anything. I don't want to spoil too much. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. It's a really awesome experience. That was one of those games when I finally beat it that I felt an immense satisfaction. Let's see, Abul says... The thing that I don't really click with games like God of War and Tsushima is the slight pause, slow motion during combat. Why couldn't they leave it flowing like Sekiro? Abuls, are you talking about like when you just block just in time, you get a little bit of slow motion? I actually like that. I think those games are kind of meant to be slightly more cinematic than they are a chat. Ooh, kitty. Not even let me pet her? That's bullshit. There we go. Come here, kitty. Come to the man with the devil mask. Wonder what my cat's up to. She's sleeping. CD says, I watched Solomon play it too, so no worries about spoilers. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's different enough so that the game feels refreshing. I would almost say, like, you know, I really don't know a way to describe it other than you just gotta play it.
Any enemy of the alchemists, as if you investigated the mounted crocodile. So, Colonel Little was murdered. Most likely the
CD says, yeah, it's actually on my PC, so I want to see if it runs okay, and also had some sound issues. I normally stream off a PS5. Yeah, I'm streaming this game off of the PS5 right now, because I already had the base game bought on the PS5, so I wanted to do the DLC. So, I'm not going to buy the game at full price on the PC just to buy the DLC for it. It seems to be running very well.
Any enemy of the
But Sekiro came out back in like 2017, 2018, so I think it's a very runnable game. I don't want to assume whatever your rig is. Quite frankly, it's none of my business, but you know, I hope that you can run it if you want to stream it and play it. Curious about what this actually. Let me see what this amulet. I love the amulets. Whirlwind temporarily increases physical damage inflicted when he dodges. Ooh, that could be good. That could be a good one. CD says one of my YouTube friends was kind enough to let me play his games. He really wanted me to play it. Also, I tried to get a controller working because I don't use mouse and keyboard too much. I don't use mouse and keyboard too much these days either. I was using mouse and keyboard for Arc Raiders, but I did try a controller with Arc Raiders, and I thought it did just as well. Like, if you're competent with the controller, Arc Raiders was just as easy on controller than it was mouse and keyboard. I don't know how much of an extra advantage I really got with mouse and keyboard, but I would say if you're really good with controller, the difference was negligible. Stoneborn says, bro, I'm all thumbs if I have to use M and key for a game. Yeah.
Well, if it isn't the
when I was playing Warzone for a while, originally when it came out during COVID, I was playing it on mouse and keyboard.
Are you hurt anywhere?
And then a couple years ago, I really got into Warzone with one of my old friends. We might actually revisit it after I'm done with this game. And when I switched to controller and got good with the controller, the aim assist on controller, in Warzone in particular, is so strong. So strong. I'm like, yeah, this is... Mouse and keyboard does not stand a chance against controller on Call of Duty, in my opinion. There might be some freaks out there with the mouse and keyboard, but as far as like Call of Duty goes, controller is still king until they do something about that aim assist. Oh shit. What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? Live dumpster, I need you! Live dumpster!
Did the medicine claim her sanity and finally drive her mad? I am truly sorry to hear that.
Okay, I made the right decision. I made the right decision.
Such a tragedy.
Oh, nothing? Oh. How about to reach the Rose Estate?
The Rose Estate? Ah, you are perhaps seeking the Alchemist tram. There was a tram here once, a long time ago, but it was deep underground. Deeper than here. You can keep looking for it, but that tram to the Rose Estate's been out of commission for ages. I had assumed Veronique's Vanguard took it down for, permanent maintenance. But you might yet be in luck. If you're looking for a route to the sea...
This guy sounds familiar. His voice actor sounds familiar, like I've heard him in something.
This key was given to me by an alchemist before he...
Secret Ruins key, okay.
Expired. He claimed it opened a secret passage to the coast.
That's where I gotta get to. I gotta get to the
More use on
coast.
that key than I. Just past the ruins of the tram station. You're not sure why I held on to it. Just had a feeling.
About what this place is.
alchemist territory. One might say this place is where all the ergo we use comes from.
Give you guys some
But the
free
alchemists
copperhead
found
balls.
something else underground.
Those are my copperhead
Something
balls that I
so
made that
dangerous,
if you were on
most
Twitch
of
and
them
you spend the
fled.
points, you can redeem
They'd
them and they will
say
float around my screen
retreated.
for approximately 30 seconds and then disappear.
Only mining puppets left in there now, still working away.
I mean,
Doesn't make it
I'm no
safe.
Picasso or anything, but
Caution.
I did make
Be
those in
your
Blender.
watchword.
I used two programs. I used Krita for the art on the outside, and then I animated the balls in Blender. And then I used a script in OBS to make them float around my screen randomly.
Me? I had some things to look into, investigating this and that. As it happened, I took a rather pointless detour. But I'm still doing my best, trying to, do something good.
I don't like his hat. I don't like that hat.
But was she a hero? And as I reflected, I've learned I simply do not have the courage for, I'm no hero. There is no greatness within this coward's body. Seems like... Oh, I've only heard rumors. I certainly haven't seen it in person. I've heard alchemists found it sealed away in the room. Now, I don't buy this, but perhaps that is why the alchemists...
Yeah.
Did you say Arlecchino? Where did you hear that name? The blood artist.
C Death says, "Do you like
puppet
OBS,
the
Copper?"
legendary Stalker hunted
When I
down
started
to
my
earn that
streaming
title, his
thing,
true name
I started with
was
OBS.
Arlecchino.
From what I understand, OBS
Of
is
course, I've heard
great
plenty of
unless
rumors.
you also
In my
stream
profession,
on
how
TikTok,
could I not?
because OBS does
One
not
thing
have
for
TikTok
certain
support.
is that
I
once Leia
personally
Florence
don't
brought
have
him to
I don't
heal,
have a
the
TikTok account.
alchemist took him.
I don't stream on TikTok
Where?
because I cannot
knows?
handle TikTok's
All
algorithm.
records
I
of
have a
Arlecchino
problem.
and the blood
Get on my
artist have
phone, open up
disappeared.
TikTok, and
One
it's
might
just
even call it
big booty, big
suspicious.
booty, goth mommy, story
that's
about a
all I have
goth
for you.
mommy, big booty, big booty. You know, it's like, you can't put all that in front of me and expect me to live a normal life. You just can't. Oh, you should. Yeah,
Things
it's
I've
just,
concluded.
you know, I battled, I still every single day battle alcoholism. I've been sober for 2 years and over 100 days from alcohol.
Never mind.
And that might be, you know, that might be what I get in terms of dealing with vices. And I'm okay with that. Definitely very thankful for that, more than anything. The way I look at it is like, what if I won the lottery but still had a problem with alcohol? Like what my life would look like? I'd probably be dead. So in a lot of ways, getting sober is better than winning the lottery to me. You know, it sounds like crazy talk. Oh. Stupid robot. Another stupid robot. CD says every day is still struggle. No, it's not. It's definitely not a struggle every day. Actually, my story of sobriety is kind of unique in terms of the fact that I was never a very spiritual person at all. Like, I'm not big into any of that. I wasn't. And then one morning I just woke up and I just, like, I swear, like, I felt something I can't explain. And I have not had a single craving for alcohol since then. But I am vigilant. And I guess the struggle is not necessarily, these are really interesting looking enemies, sorry. The struggle is not necessarily abstaining from alcohol. I'm very thankful and very lucky that I don't have cravings. I have not had a single craving for alcohol in years. And I have gone to bars with friends. I have gone to events where alcohol is served. I have done DoorDash and picked up alcohol for people from a liquor store, and not once thought to myself, like, you know, since I'm here, or while I'm here, the hard part for me about sobriety is trying to come to terms with the facts of, coming to terms that certain relationships in my life will never be the same because of my actions. You know, trying to learn to forgive myself for the mistakes that I have made, and slowly over the course of time just realizing that, you know, certain things are going to be irreparable, you know, and that's tough. For me, that's hard. But the actual cravings and stuff, I'm fairly confident if I drink again, I will die. No, it's all good, man. Hey, this, I do get carried away with it sometimes. It's just that sobriety is a huge part of my life, and I'm very proud of myself for being sober for that long. So I'll talk about my experience, but ultimately this is a stream for gaming. I'm not here to offer any kind of advice or do any kind of like mental health type thing. That's not me. That's not going to be the stream. But every so often through conversation, the whole sobriety thing will come out. Because for a long time, like, one of the reasons why I kept drinking was like, I would always drink while playing video games. And I would think to myself, there's no way I would enjoy them the same if I wasn't a little bit fucked up, a little bit tipsy. But my experience has been I enjoy them so much more that I'm sober now. I enjoy playing games way more than I ever did when I was drinking. But at the time, there was no possible way that I would have been able to realize that, see it, until I was on the other side. And, you know, that's about all I got for that.
We don't want you to get stuck somewhere as well.
What is this guy saying? Yo, he's embarrassed. There's a poor broken robot. I wonder if can I fix him? Get him some legs? Yeah, I appreciate that, Stoneborn. And yeah, something else too, I don't judge people who do drink. I don't, not one bit. Listen, so some people have a problem with it, and some people don't. It's just like gambling and stuff. I'm not, you do you, you know. I don't, you know, I don't automatically think because of what I went through that people who drink are bad. It's just that when I drank, I was really, really bad. And towards the end there, I was drinking 30 beers a night, every single night, for months. Which was a lot of money. This place looks like it's gonna suck. Let me go ahead and switch to electric, because these are all robots. So there's these little grindstones you use in this game, and you can switch to different effects. So I was using fire because that was like a human, or I don't know. But basically, if it's a puppet, you want to use electric to fry their circuitry. CD says you should be proud of yourself, man. CD says, I have been a drinker at times and things can get out of control. Yeah. And that's the thing, you know, I was stuck in the endless cycle of like, I can't keep doing this to myself. I gotta stop. But then 5 o'clock would roll around and it's party time, you know? Well, you know what? I have a bow. What was that? Oh! What the hell? Who's throwing shit at me? Oh. How do I get up there? Stop. Stop throwing that at me, man. Asshole. Ow. Dude. CD Death on YouTube says, now I have a few, maybe 5 or 6 tops, then I'll go months without. I was drinking whiskey every day pretty hard for a couple of years. That's the insidious part about the disease, is it can, at least speaking for me, from my experience, it crept up. But come to think of it, when I really thought about it, man, like once college started, I drank pretty much like I'd blacked out every weekend from the age of 19 to I got sober at 36. Hey, you're an asshole, bro. You're a real asshole throwing shit at me like that. I'm gonna unlock this shortcut. Nice. Oh shit. Open. He's not gonna open. I'm gonna die. See if I can take on this arena full of robots here. Ooh. Bullshit. No, that was too many of them at once. Stoneborn on YouTube says, I completely understand you guys. I enjoy whiskey from time to time while I play on stream, but these days it's responsible. I have the fam to wake up every morning. Yeah, no, that's why I mentioned something, is because I didn't want you to feel like me talking about my experience. Like, I didn't want you to feel any kind of way about that. I'm very paranoid about that, like, and it's kind of something that I have to learn how to get over. Like, if I'm out in IRL with friends, I think some of them hesitate to drink around me because of my past, when I don't want them to feel any kind of way, because, you know, I am very grateful and thankful that I have a control of it, you know. Every so often in this game, they'll throw in, like, big boys. Kind of like the Crucible Knights in, Elden Ring. Oh! There we go. CD says, damn, Crucible Knights for mini bosses. Yeah, kind of. Ooh, I can do a new Legion arm. There's all these Legion arms I haven't used. I've just been using the puppet string mainly. I did use Aegeus for the Gator fight, because, again, the camera in that fight was bullshit, dude. Actually, come to think of it, I think I had the puppet string on. I am going to go get a reload on my drink really quick these days while I do game. I do typically drink, like, these bubbly, like, seltzer waters as a replacement for the feeling of having a can in my hand. So I have done that for a couple of years. Just, you know, little things I set up to set myself up for success as far as sobriety goes. But yeah, be right back. Oh, shit. There's a kitty. This is my cat, Nala. She's gonna be 19 in August. She's not happy right now. Come down. Oh. Alright, I'm back. Two-Face, blah blah blah. Herein lies the profitability. Shortcut. I'll run it now on my PC. Okay. Ooh, this is nice. Really gotta throw shit at me like that, bro. Oh man. The level design in this game, as compared to some of the FromSoft games, I think the level design is top-notch. It truly is. I was thinking about how, like, in the Botanica area of the DLC, they really make you... They really want you to fight everybody one by one. They don't want you to do what I just did there and run past everybody in that one little area. They really want... They really make it so the runbacks are punishing.
No one's there? There you are, friend. Oh, I've missed your company. Hugs are in order. Just let me... Yes, that's not... You'll never believe what happened. I was readying this new puppet to be your guide, but... it broke. Sorry. So very sorry. But perhaps if you go further inside, I can somehow meet you up. Sorry. So.
How did he get from over there to over there? Stoneborn HQ said, I spent 23 years in law enforcement and recently retired. I drank a lot in my younger years. I mean a lot. Now it's all about the family and being there for them. Well, Stoneborn, thank you for your years of service in law enforcement. I kind of had a feeling you were. Didn't want to say anything. I'm like, he's either a teacher. he's either like a teacher who's dealt with too many punk-ass kids, law enforcement, or like a somebody. I could tell you were somebody who has to deal with the public, like, because you have this aura about you of like a very calm, composed demeanor, and you speak with intent. I did security at a nuclear power plant for 11 years, and I worked with a bunch of people from the law enforcement community, the military, corrections, so I got to know a lot of those people in that job, and it was really kind of almost like working at a firehouse, you know, because the shifts were so long. They were like 13-hour shifts, back to back to back, mandatory overtime. I'm sure you dealt with that in your years of law enforcement. So you kind of become like family with the people that you work, for good and the bad, you know. Yeah, it's funny. I was watching his stream today, and I was thinking, this guy is so composed. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, he's got to be Military, law enforcement, a teacher. Like I said, for somebody who deals with the public. Retired young man, good for you, brother. Yeah. Yeah, I was in the process of applying to a couple police departments, and they even told me in the process, they're like, by the time you reach retirement age these days, this was back in like 2008, 2009, they're like, you're basically not going to have a pension. Because they had said that their pensions were even like messed up. So... which way do I go? I don't know. That seems like a boss door if I've ever seen one. Oh shoot. Can we talk about this? Oh! Oh! That actually worked out. Stalker! 1 second, buddy. Yes.
What the blazes was that?
I'm missing so many little areas in here. Oh god. This is a boss arena and I have no healing. Hey! No. Oh my gosh, what was I supposed to do against that? Damn penis pump machine. Yeah. A lot of good guys I used to work with there at the nuke plant. I will say the guys from Corrections always had the best stories. Stoneborn HQ says, I'll let you guys read that one if you want to. I'll read it. Spending days awake at a time on homicide scenes takes its toll. One of the best jobs I've had and also one of the harder ones. Oof, yeah. Shit. Shit! I got too much ergo to lose, bro. Excuse me. Alright, what's going on here? Let's see. CDS, what CH are you on, Copper? What chapter? Oh, chapter? This is the DLC. And I'll tell you as soon as I get to... a, Actually, let me... I can use this. Stargazer. It should tell me once I get to the Stargazer. I normally only stream until... I don't stream that... I stream Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to about 10. Again, it's kind of like a hobby. I have 2 jobs. I'm not, at this point, doing the streaming thing to look to necessarily grow. Like, growth is nice, but, you know, I kind of just started doing this streaming thing to play with my friend doing Arc Raiders. He suggested it. He's like, dude, you have a PC. Why don't you do the whole streaming thing? And I couldn't really come up with an answer. And so far, more than anything, streaming has been very good for, it's almost been therapeutic in terms of I don't hate the sound of my own voice anymore. I don't hate looking at pictures of myself. It kind of goes a little bit in line with the recovery that, like, hey, I'm not a bad guy, you know. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys go back and watch your streams or watch the VODs of your streams. But historically, that would have been very difficult for me to do, and now I don't mind at all. I'm going back towards the beginning, and I didn't tell you what chapter I was on. Alright, let's do this again. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It was really weird at first. It was very, very weird. And then, like I told you about the whole AI incident where somebody, I don't know if I told this to Stoneborn, but basically I stood up and walked away from the camera like I did earlier, and a troll took a screenshot of me standing, walking away, put that picture into AI, made the bottom half of my body naked, so basically it was like I had no pants on. Used that picture as a profile picture to a fake profile called Copperhead TV Gay Edition. Came into my chat and started typing, and all people saw was that profile picture. They clicked on it, and they're like, yo, what is that? That's really weird, bro. Why would you do that? Why would, you know? And it was the trolls all working together. And the only reaction I could come up with at the time was like, dude, that is not even what my ass looks like. That's not even close. I know my ass is sad and white, but not like that. So, it was pretty much like the only rebuttal I could come up with. Again, I didn't tell you the chapter. I'm sorry, bro. It's gotta be like chapter 6. Gotta be like chapter 6, I think. Yeah. But that's the level of people, and you know, that's probably like a crime. That's probably, you know, doing stuff like that. But I'm 38. I don't really care who sees me in what condition. Let's go down this way. Damn it, I did it again. This is the beginning. All right. Alright, I'm gonna tell you what chapter I'm on right now. I am on chapter... I guess it's chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3 of the DLC, so I was wrong. There's something I can do here with one of the guys. But, alright. If I go this way, I'm gonna go up the ladder. But yeah, the streaming thing, I've actually had more fun with the streaming, doing all the learning the program and the, like I start off my stream on this screen here. And these are the balls I made. And I'm just so proud of these balls. I don't know why, I just think they're the coolest thing ever. And then I can transition to, like, if I was gonna do my PC, like, this is what my desktop looks like. Which normally there would be a game there. This is my PS5. This is my thank you for coming by. This is all stuff I can do with OBS. And then, you know, I was messing around with a animation program, and I made this little puke thing that I can do. I puke on people. Blah. You know, I think I'm juvenile. I think that's funny. So that's been more, like, I've had more fun learning all the different, like, thinking of different ways I can, you know, add stuff to the stream. You know, which is tough for a lot of people who stream on consoles. They don't necessarily have that ability, right? So, I get that, and that's gotta be, how am I supposed to do this? Whatever, bro.
Really? No one's there?
I'm here, buddy.
Wait! I can tell from your expression this is wearing thin. I agree. Just listen to my tale. I beg of you.
What about his identity?
I'm Alexander. I'm an alchemist. A loaded word, I know, but I'm friendly. I'm rather well known.
Oh, the alchemists are robots? No way.
Before all this happened, I was in charge of a crucial experiment. Yes.
Stoneborn HQ says one of the best swords in the game is in this area. I gotta try to find it.
Its importance is well, as I said, these puppets aren't really me. I'm controlling them remotely since... You think I want to look like this puppet? I'll have you know that I'm known for brains and beauty. If perhaps then it was vanity.
I have a new emotion to show our buddy in the swamp.
Whatever the reason, there was an incident. Alright, a date. I was on a date with the daughter of one of the most important alchemists. Apparently, he didn't approve. So, there was a huge ruckus. Someone put a bag over my head.
About what he wants.
I would like to get out of here. I'm trapped somewhere so dark. I can't even see my hands in front of my face.
Two of the best swords. Well, I gotta find it now.
I think they locked me in a box or a coffin. But I can still think. Anyhow, this whole data.
Strange noises emanate from beyond the wall. That's it? Can't talk to him anymore?
Guide myself. I know you.
Is it worth killing this guy? Because he might drop something cool. Yo, what's up, GL? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Guy whooped my butt. Stuck. Oh, he killed me. I really do want to beat him. Ugh. GL on YouTube asks, is that Megatron? It does kind of look like Megatron, doesn't it? He's very... Those guys are very tough to beat. There's been a couple of them throughout the games, but sometimes if you beat them, they'll drop like really cool stuff. I don't think I went over that way. Did I miss anything over there? Oh, I never got that box. Ugh. Let's see. Stoneborn says, one is a trade-in for Boss Ergo. I won't spoil it. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I gotta go get that box. I gotta kill the guy with the 2 shields, because he probably dropped something worthwhile. And then, I live in South Florida, and I generally work outside, so I'm fried from working out in the sun all day today. Should be able to get this thing, hopefully. Nice. Archie's guard blade, Archie's guard handle. I'm just so hooked on the 2 dragon swords or whatever that's called. The double dragon sword. Alright, where's the little bomb things coming in? Jeez. Look at that sword. Oh, the one I just got? I gotta try to get behind him somehow. Oh shit! Like you said, man, gravity, bro. That's... Oh, and I'm down to 1,000 ergo, too. I had like 11,000. It's down to 1,000 now. Yeah. They should have added that in Elden Ring as the thing you can etch on the ground. You know how you can etch the hints on the ground? You could say, oh, gravity. Beware of gravity. Look out for gravity. You ever see, I think I asked this already, but do you ever see streamers who have like 30,000 subscribers, but they'll only have like 5 viewers on a stream? That seems odd to me. Wasn't locked on. And I was out of stamina. just gonna go around him. F it. Pretty sure that is the sword. Activate the weapon art, then dodge while it's active when you test it out. Okay. I just don't think I'm gonna beat this guy right now. Ooh, what's up here? Ooh, shortcut? Please tell me it's a shortcut. It is a shortcut. This whole time, bro. This whole time there was a shortcut right there. I'm gonna put the weapon on and try it out. CD Death says, in my opinion, one of two things is going on. They bought subs, or there's a small chance they blew up and maybe the game isn't popular, or in minor cases, shorts get lots of subs, but those subs won't be active. That's how I am. That's how I got to 100, was mostly through shorts. And then I'm not even gonna lie, the rest is probably from stopping by and checking out you know, support from other streamers' channels, I would say. What's the... oh, is this weapon? Alright. Ooh, this thing looks badass. Alright, so it's a dagger. Oh, what's it scale with? Advanced? Oh, wow. So Stoneborn says, pretty sure that sword. Activate the weapon art and dodge while it's active when you test it out. Which weapon art? The triangle or the block and triangle? Thunderbolt. Call down a thunderbolt to strengthen the blade. Call down a thunderbolt to strengthen the blade. Temporarily attack faster and enhance dodges. I'm guessing the first one. Whoa! Whoa, dude, this is awesome. Yep, that is cool. That is definitely cool. Oh, I wish I had this for the King of Puppets fight. Gotta switch back to the old faithful for this guy down here. Oh man, I can't believe there was a shortcut there the whole time. CD Death says, by the way, your character looks awesome. Yeah, thanks. This is the armor I got after beating one of the bosses. There's the boss from yesterday, Veronique, I think her name was. She was an awesome boss, and her weapon is so cool. I wish the game would let you take her weapon. Her weapon was essentially this big hammer that had a jet engine on it, like a jet engine / motor. So when she would swing, the jet engine would kick in. So if she was doing like an overhand attack, the jet would like push the hammer down even faster. It was badass. And then once the hammer hit the ground, she would start it like a lawnmower and flames would come out of the side. So you had to be careful of that and dodge that. Ah, look at you now. Look at you now. I'm going to kill you. I'm having the hardest time parrying this guy. He did give me some stuff. Nothing any good though, really. Now, the cool part is I can reset, go get all my stuff for this inevitable... I'm guessing this is a boss room coming up or something really tough. And they have put there are a few bosses in this game in which you cannot summon help, which is different from the base game. So I can see why if somebody plays this game and they need the help at the Stargazer, not judging, this DLC might not be for them. Is it across this way? No. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Down, maybe.
What the blazes was that? Blazes was that?
Stoneboard says when it's not active it scales with technique. Oh. So many little things in these games that they just don't tell you. Shit! What the hell is this?
A carcass that devours rabbits. Looks familiar.
God, no, bro. Oh. What kind of hidden boss? Alright, how do I get back there? I want to go back there. It puts decay on you too. It puts the decay on you. You know what's nice? There are certain quality of life things that this game does that FromSoft games don't do. One of my favorite things about this game is the fact that I can add ergo when I'm in the menu. I don't have to back out of the menu to crack the you know, the runes or whatever, or to use the rune banks. God, let's do this. Well, this is not fire, but. Nope, he hit me. Shit. It's gotta be an optional boss. Oh my god. Yeah, I might try that like 1 or 2 more times and then I'm probably gonna call it. Oh, let me switch to... switch to the fire grindstone. Because I was doing pretty good in the beginning with lighting them up as much as I could, taking advantage of the first strike kind of thing. And if I can land a successful like aerial puppet string, like when I use my puppet string and I go into the air and come down, that generally does a lot of good damage. If I can land it. But you have to wait for an opening, otherwise you will be kicked out of the animation. You can be like knocked out of the sky. You're not, it's not one of those things where you're invulnerable while you're doing it. He's a big ugly. I remember that move from kind of like the, is it the swamp monster? There we go. Oh shit. Oh my god. See what the decay does to my weapon. I have to resharpen it. Oh, he does it twice? He does it twice, bro? Oh my god. Alright, this is probably going to be a good point for me to call the stream for the night. You know, got a major boss down. That was a fun boss fight earlier. I already forget the name of the boss, but the big angry, the two-faced something, the guy with the fish tank on his head, he was a fun fight. But I'll go ahead and do my outro here, but before I do that, special shout out to CDeathX2 on YouTube for coming by and checking out my stream. It truly is means a lot every time you come by. I know you support a lot of streamers, so I really do appreciate you giving me some of your time in this busy world we live in. So, and I didn't even pay attention, but yes, monsters do regain a certain amount of HP if you don't keep pressing the attack in this game. Yeah. Special shout out to Stoneborn HQ on YouTube for coming by, and actually, let me just see if I can, I don't know how you all do it, so you have different things set up. You won't see this, but I will. Let's go ahead and, I think it's just YouTube in here, but just in case. That'll go out to actually my Twitch and my Kick chats as well. Special shout out to these guys for coming by and checking out the stream. If there's anybody on my other platforms watching me, is there anybody out there? But yeah, for those of you that don't know, I stream Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern to about 10 or 11, depending on how the night goes. I am on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. All three platforms are the same handle, so wherever you found me, if you would prefer to watch me on any one of the other platforms, please feel free to do so. I do not know why I stream on Kick. I have no idea. I just do. Somebody told me to do it, and I do it, so there's that. And yeah, that's it. I hope all of you have a good rest of your night, and I will catch you all on tomorrow's stream. Bye. Yes, I did Stoneborn, and he whipped my butt, and I gotta go to bed. Otherwise, I'll be up until 3 o'clock in the morning trying to beat him, so I'll take him on tomorrow. Bye, GL. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it, everybody.